everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Selena with Selena Marie LLC, and today I'm going to be showing you how to engrave your own 40-ounce tumbler, just like this one. Now, I'm fairly new to lasers. However, when WeCreat reached out and asked if I would like to try out their new pink Vista laser machine, of course I had to say yes. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I'm obsessed with pink. So I'm going to try it out today. They did send me their Rotary Pro to try out with this laser. It is a little different than the original Rotary that came with the machine. This one does grip the tumbler a lot better and does eliminate that non-working area, which I'll show you in the software in a bit. And sticking with our pink theme, of course, we're going to use this pink tumbler from Save a Cup. Now let's jump in and install the Rotary Pro. First, make sure that your machine is turned off, and then we are going to pull the X-axis forward, and then we are going to unscrew both of the screws here simultaneously. And once those have popped out and are loose, we're going to flip our laser module. And then we are going to tighten those screws back simultaneously again. Make sure they're nice and secure. And you want to make sure that you remove your laser beds. You can do this at this stage, or you might want to already have it done. I forgot, but make sure those get taken out. Then we are going to remove the 2 screws on the left here. And just be sure to keep those because we will reuse them later. Then we are going to align our rotary set with the locating pins that are still remaining on the left. And then you will grab those 2 screws from earlier and just put those back into your rotary and tighten them. Just be careful, don't over tighten your machine, but make sure it's nice and secure. Then we are going to align and plug in our connection cable. Once you're in the WeCreat Make It software, we are going to change it from laser flat to laser cylindrical. And as you can see, that non-working area is here, but since I have the Rotary Pro, I just need to go turn that off in my settings. Just make sure you turn off your non-working area for the Rotary. Okay, then let's go ahead and load our tumbler onto our Rotary Pro. And just tighten your tumbler here. And make sure you put your wheels so it holds the end of your tumbler. And that's what rotates on your tumbler as it's engraving as well. So that's super important. I just make sure that my chucks here on my Rotary Pro look to be even as possible. And you can use this mini level that they send and just ensure that your tumbler is leveled. Make sure you measure your tumbler. I found mine to be 3.9 inches for the diameter. And I'm going to let my software refresh with the camera so I can see my tumbler. And now I'm going to load my design into the software. I am using an SVG for my design. Then I'm going to drag my design and place it where I want it on the tumbler. I like to align my design in the middle with my prongs of my tumbler facing downward in the laser bed. And then I'm going to use the 3D preview element over here, and it doesn't really show like the 40-ounce style, but it does show you how much room you will have in between where your handle is going to be. Okay, once we do that, I'm going to go over here to my settings, and this is going to be fill engrave. I am doing a pink tumbler, so I'm kind of looking at the grid they provide to see roughly what my settings should be. So I'm going to stick with 100% power, and I'm going to give 100 speed a shot and see how that turns out. Okay, and then we're going to hit the start button. And it'll give you a rough estimated time for how long your tumbler is going to take. This one is estimated to take roughly 2 hours. And then you can also use this framing tool to use on your machine just to see where your design is going to engrave and ensure that nothing is going to hit before it starts engraving. Okay, once you're ready, hit send in the software. And then we are going to close our machine and hit the start button. Okay, now let's take our tumbler off, loosening our rotary. And of course, it's still really dirty right now. We're going to have to clean this off, but you can see it did a pretty good job from what I can tell so far. So here's our finished tumbler. I did use a magic eraser and some alcohol to clean it, and that seemed to do the trick for me. Because this tumbler was specifically made for laser engraving, it does engrave super, super easily compared to maybe like a Stanley or another tumbler you might grab at Walmart or something. However, I do plan on doing some future videos to engrave on things like Stanleys and do some other projects as well. So stay tuned for that, but I am so happy with how this one turned out. It is super cute. If you're interested in these specific blanks, I'll leave them in the description below for you guys. I am an affiliate for Save a Cup, but I really love their products. And I'll also, of course, link the laser machine in the description below, of course, for you all. This pink one may or may not be available. However, I really do like this machine and I'm having so much fun with it so far. Super easy to get started, very beginner friendly and intuitive and easy to use. I can't wait to show you guys more laser projects on my channel. If you have any suggestions or questions, please leave them in the comments below. Until then, happy crafting. Thank you guys so much for watching.